Well, hi there everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a haul video. I have a big box of stuff from Ulta and TJ Maxx. So I'm just going to be showing you all of the stuff I got, doing swatches, putting some stuff on my face. I won't be able to put everything on, but some stuff, giving you my thoughts so far. But before we get into that, I do want to take a moment. If you're new to my channel, sorry to start off on this note, but I did want to say on my channel, other than the memorial video, my partner and I lost our cat, Ash. I'm going to not cry. But I know I posted a memorial video, but I did just want to talk about him for a second and honor his memory. So he was only 2.5. My partner and I had him for just a little over 2 years. We found him September 20th, 2019. We went out to eat, and walking back to our house afterwards, this little black kitten ran right up to us, and it scared the crap out of me because I thought it was a skunk, but it wasn't. It was a kitten, and he didn't have a collar, he wasn't fixed, so we were like, so we scooped him up, took him right home, and he was ours from then on. We checked, he didn't have a microchip, there were no signs that he was anyone else's, and he lived a really good life with us, and we loved him with our whole hearts. So he passed away really quickly, very unexpectedly. He didn't have any health problems, nothing that we knew of. When he passed, we took him in to the vet and asked, and they said that probably he had an underlying heart condition or some other thing that we just didn't know about. So if anything, I just hope that this is a reminder to love your pets, love your loved ones, furry or not furry, because you never know. But he was the best boy. He was so fluffy and so loving, and he loved people, especially, like any people. As soon as someone walked through the front door, he loved them. And he really wormed his way into our hearts, and we will miss him so much. And yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I said something. You know, it felt weird to start doing makeup content and not say something, but I know that's not what you're here for. So if you do want to see what I got from Ulta and TJ Maxx, then go ahead and keep on watching. I got a mixture of stuff, both skincare and makeup, from both Ulta and TJ Maxx. The Ulta order I placed during the Ulta Fall Haul event, which is like one of my favorite events because I love me some drugstore makeup. The TJ Maxx, to be honest, I kind of went for some retail therapy, which is not good, you know, not the best type of therapy. I did do regular therapy too, but it did help, and I was able to find some good stuff, and I'm happy with everything that I got, you know, like well after the fact. So let's go ahead and just get started, and I'm just gonna start pulling like random stuff out and talk about it, and we'll apply stuff along the way. So for the first thing I got this like simple cleanser with micellar water. So I really like the brand Simple. Their micellar water is my favorite to use. And so I saw this as a face wash and I was like, ooh, interesting. I really like a gentle face wash at night because I use a lot of like salicylic acid stuff at night. So I thought that this would be a really good one, and it was like $3, $4. So I was like, I'll try it out, you know? And that's from TJ Maxx. I also got one other cleanser from TJ Maxx. This is from Strivectin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I always see it at TJ Maxx and it's expensive, so I've never bought stuff before, but this seemed really nice. It's like a cleanser again, and it says it goes from gel to like an oil to a gel to a milk, and I was like, interesting. And again, I thought that this would be a good one potentially if I'm having like a lazy day and I don't want to do a first and second cleanse at night to get off my makeup. I'm hoping that this can kind of be an all-in-one, but I'll keep you updated if you're interested and let you know. And this one was more expensive, but still like not too expensive. If I remember right, I think this was $12.99. So I did get one other like cleansing product from TJ Maxx. I got this Physicians Formula 3-in-1 cleansing balm, and I've actually gone through a full one of these pretty recently. Actually, I finished it up. I really like it. It's a different consistency than a lot of other cleansing balms I've used. It's like thicker but like silky almost. I don't know if you've tried it, let me know if that's a good description. But again, I was like, wow, it's way the heck cheaper at TJ Maxx. It was $5.99, so I was like, well, I know I like this, and I needed a cleansing balm. I mean, I did get one from Ulta too, but you know. So I got this bad boy. So next from TJ Maxx, I did a thing. I got a Becca highlighter. So I have Moonstone in a mini, and I used to have Champagne Pop in a mini as well. Champagne Pop is too dark for me. I freaking love Moonstone though. So I saw this, they had this full size one of Vanilla Quartz there, and I knew that this one would also be light enough for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. It was $12.99. I was like, it's literally my last chance. It kind of sucks. It's like a little broken, but I think hopefully if I just like keep kind of like pushing it, I can get it to kind of, you know, be okay. But it is a really nice color. It's different than Moonstone for sure. It's more like yellow, which I really like in a highlighter. So here's like a very thick swatch of it. And it's got like a white base, but I'm pretty sure if I like sheer it out on my skin, you won't be able to really tell because again, I'm pretty fair. And so I'm excited to try this out. And I figure if anything, I'm like, well, I know they're not going to continue making Vanilla Quartz at Smashbox, which I think is shady, by the way, that they said that they're going out of business, and then at the last second they were like, oh, but we're actually going to be over at Smashbox, because I feel like they maybe duped people into like buying backups and like just, I don't know, I thought it was shady, but whatever. But I was like, if anything, you know, since Vanilla Quartz isn't going over, maybe I could try to like sell it on Mercari or something if I decide I don't like it. But so far, I mean, I like it, so I'm glad to have it. And yeah, so I got that at TJ Maxx. I also got a crap ton of lip products at TJ Maxx. I got the Nars Lip Oil and Orgasm. If you've seen my lip balm video, you'll know I really, really like these. Like, I think that they are just so freaking hydrating. And I just think that maybe they were a little bit before their time. The Orgasm one is basically sheer with that like gold shimmer. I mean, it does have like a very light pink base, but it's got that gold shimmer that Orgasm's known for. And I saw this and I was immediately like, yep, buying it. I think it was like $6.99, so I'm not mad at the price, and I really like this formula, so I'm glad to have gotten that. Also from TJ Maxx, I got this Pony Effect like liquid lipstick in, what shade is this? It's in Korean, so I do not know what the shade is. I can't remember. I think it was like Talk It Up or something like that. It's like a red, like a pinky red, not a pinky red. It's like a red, it's just a red. Honestly, it's just a red. But it's like one of those like moussey formulas, and it was actually funny because I was watching Lauren May Beauty, her like declutter series while I was shopping. I just had it in my headphones, and she mentioned this, and she said she liked this formula and she was gonna keep it, and it was literally like when I saw this, and I was like, oh, cool. So I decided to buy it and like try out the formula. It was $3, like $2.99, so I was like, oh heck yeah, I'll try that for $2.99. And I do like the color, and I love these like more moussey types of liquid lipsticks, so I'm excited to try this out. A few more lip products from TJ Maxx. I got another one of the Buxom. This is like the Plumping Gloss, not the Plumping Cream, and it's in the shade Shannon. It's just like a pink with silver sparkle in it. Pretty much anytime I see these at TJ Maxx, I buy them. I have actually like gone through 2 full sizes of the Buxom Lip Glosses. I really like them. They're plumping, they're nice. I think they're really high quality, and they sell them at TJ Maxx for $5.99. So like even on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, they're $10. And so for $5.99, I'm like, dude, like yes, every time yes. So I got this one. I'm very happy about it. I don't have a pink gloss, so I was like, this will be good. I'm trying not to drop things on like my space in front of me. 2 more lip products. 2 more lip products. I'm telling you, I got a lot of lip products. I got a MAC Powder Kiss lipstick. So again, this is like that like smooth kind of formula. Here's a swatch. Oh god, I'm like treating my arm so weird. I think it's a really nice like coral color that will be good for fall and summer. And I've heard really good things about the Powder Kiss formula. I know that the Beauty News girls, Kat and Haley, really love this formula. I think Kat specifically does. And this is the shade Sheer Outrage. I thought it was just going to be like a nice color like for my lip color, like my natural lip color. And I'm excited to try the formula. If I remember right, I think that this was $7.99, but I could be wrong. It might be like $1 more or less. But I was like, you know what? I've never owned a MAC product. So I was like, that's not true. I've never owned a MAC lip product. So I was like, let's try it out. Last lip product, for sure this time, last lip product. So I got one of the Buxom, like, plumping lipsticks. I've been really liking lipstick a lot more recently. I think it's because it's fall and, like, I'm wearing, like, a little bit more, like, full coverage makeup. Not full coverage, but, you know, like, dramatic makeup. And I remember that during the 21 Days of Beauty, these went on sale, and I was like, interesting. But again, like, they were just a little too expensive. I got this at TJ Maxx for $5.99, which I thought was a really good deal. This is the shade Supermodel, and I think it's a really pretty color. This is like my ideal color, is this Supermodel color. So I was super excited about that. And I'm curious about the claim of like a plumping lipstick. I have a plumping lip balm from NYX, so I'm like, I mean, I know it's possible, so I'm curious to try that out. And then I got 2 nail polish things. I got this purple shade from Orly. I have a purple, but it's lighter and like more like red tone and like neon-y. And so I saw this and I was like, that's a really interesting shade that I think would be really cool for a lot of nail art, especially for like the Halloween season. And this is in the shade Saturated. I think it's just so pretty. And then I'm also almost out of top coat, so I just like got a new top coat. This one from Orly, I thought it looked nice, and I like Orly, so I was like, I'll try this out, and it was like $5, I think $4.99. So, new top coat. And then the last thing I got is this little brush from Morphe. It's M251, 250-1. And it's so funny. So I got this at TJ Maxx for $2.99, and I have had it in my cart for Ulta for forever, like a couple months, because I've been really liking like more graphic liner stuff. But I just never purchased it. I think it's like $6 or $7 on Ulta, and I was like, I don't know. I just like kept saving it for later. And so when I saw it at TJ Maxx, I was like, hey, nice. So I picked it up for cheaper than I would have. And that's all of the stuff I got at TJ Maxx. Again, I got a lot. It definitely was like kind of like some impulse purchases, but again, I'm happy with everything I got. I'm excited to try it all. So I'm not mad about it. I could afford it right now. And again, I'm going on Notify soon, and I'll talk about that soon. I'm making like the rules for it right now, and I'm really excited about it because it's going to be a pretty big shift on my channel. So stay tuned for that. But okay, let's move on to Ulta stuff. I did give a little bit of skincare. I got the e.l.f. cleansing balm. I was excited when I ran out of the Physician Formula one because I knew this was the one I wanted to try next. So I did get it. I got it just full price. I got to use like the $3.50 off of $15 coupon. So you know, a little something. But I was excited to try this. Now, again, I did just rebuy the Physician Formula one because it was so cheap. I think I'm going to use this one first and then go into this one because I'm really excited to try this. I've heard good things, and I really, really love e.l.f.'s skincare. The jelly cleanser has been like in my shower, like consistently restocked for maybe 3 or 4 years at this point. Like I really, really like that for the shower. It's just a really nice, like gentle cleanser. I also have loved some of e.l.f. serums. I've loved their moisturizers, eye cream, everything. So I'm excited to try that. The next skincare thing I got is the Good Molecules Overnight Exfoliating Treatment. This one has AHAs and BHAs. If I remember specifically, it has salicylic acid in it. I have already used one of these fully up. I like it. It's $6. I go between this and the Inky List, but, you know, I don't know. I've just been really vibing with Good Molecules, and I like that I can purchase it at Ulta because Ulta has a way better point system than Sephora does. So, yes, I got this again. Next skincare thing. This is something new that I haven't tried from Good Molecules. It's the BHA Clarifying Gel Cream. I didn't know that it was like in like a metal tube, which I think is interesting. I think that this will be a good one to use in the morning. So that way I'm not like overdoing it with AHAs and BHAs at any given point. And I like gel creams specifically because I don't want something too thick. I find that it makes me like oilier than I normally am, and so I'm curious to try this again. Good Molecules is like one of those brands that I just like. I will say one thing that surprises me, this is a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's like my hand size, which is surprising. I mean, it's 1 fluid ounce, which is like, I feel like, honestly, is it normal? This might be less than normal, but again, it wasn't expensive. I think it was $10, and I've wanted to try it, so I picked it up. And then the last, like, you could argue skincare thing I got, y'all, I'm a clown. Look what I got. Is this upside down? Oh my gosh, okay. I use lip scrubs like every other day, especially in the winter. I really love them. And when Morphe did a collab with Sour Patch Kids, I was like, ew, gross. Like, I don't want any of that makeup. I freaking love Sour Patch Kids. Like, oh my god, I love them so much. They're so good. But I don't want my makeup to be Sour Patch Kids. But the lip scrub, I was like, now that makes sense to me. And can I tell you, it smells so good. It smells so good. It really does smell like the blue Sour Patch Kids. Like, and also, can we just talk about why did it take so long to get a blue Sour Patch Kid? But that's like a whole different discussion. It feels like almost like oilier than some of my other lip scrubs have in the past, but I love that it has thicker particles in it. Here's like an up close of it. I'm not sure if you can really see, but some lip scrubs, like the Fresh one, are too like fine of sugar, and I just feel like they don't do anything, so I like a grittier one. I am curious to see if this stains. I've had the Milani Cherry one in the past, and that stained the crap out of like anything it touched, so I guess we'll see. And you know what, as a matter of fact, I guess I should go wash off my hands and then we'll keep going. I just washed my hands. It seemed like it was going to stain. I was a little concerned. I added a little bit of soap though, and it came right off, so TBD on that. I am excited to try it though, just because, oh my gosh, it smells so good. But let's keep going. So now we're gonna get into like makeup stuff, and we're gonna actually be able to try some stuff on, so yay! First thing I got is the Undone Unfoundation Glow Tint. It has coconut in it, which I know is not for everyone, but coconut doesn't affect me in any ways that I've noticed so far, so I'm gonna try it out. This is in the shade, what shade is this? I know it's like the lightest one, the lightest like cool tone one, and I'm curious to see. It looks pretty pink, but I know I'm cool tone. Like, I want to be warm tone, but I'm not. And so you know what? Let's just try it on. I don't have a primer on, and honestly, like, when I'm trying out a new foundation, I prefer to not have a primer on, so that way I can just see how it works on my skin. I did like wash my face a few hours ago with moisturizer, but yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. So, squeezing it on my hand, it is, as I assumed, very pink, but it's also really thick. You know, it's kind of like a gamble with skin tints. Sometimes they're super thick, sometimes they're very thin. This is not budging. So let's try it out and see how it goes. This might be a little too light for me right now, but we'll see, we'll see. This is interesting. Of course, this is a first impression, so bear that in mind. But it definitely is very light coverage. I'm not sure if I could build it up if I like kept applying more. But I do feel like it evened out my skin tone. Like I have a lot of red underneath and I don't feel like I look quite as red as I did before. It also is like laying fabulously on my nose. I don't know why, but like I get like a crease right here on my nose with everything. Sometimes it's more apparent than others, but it's always there. And this, I like don't see it. It might be because it's like super low coverage, but I don't see it at all, which I'm like, win. I also, something that I know you're not going to be able to see on camera, but I can see in person, is it's almost like blurred my skin a little bit, which, you know, I'm never mad at. But yeah, I feel like I have a lot of like acne too right now, from like stress and stuff, and I feel like it's laying on my acne really well. Obviously, like you can still see my acne, right? But it's not like crusty on top like sometimes skin tints can be. I think the Fenty one especially gets like crusty looking, but this doesn't, and I'm not mad at it. I got this on sale for 30% off. All of Undone Beauty was 30% off. So I got this for I think like $9.80, which I'm like, not bad, not bad. And, oh, I'm just noticing this, more than a fluid ounce, which is unusual for a foundation. This is 1.13 ounces. And something else I'll say, the smell is like sunscreenish, but I'm pretty sure this doesn't have sunscreen in it. I don't see that anywhere, and I didn't see it online, but it does smell kind of sunscreeny, so interesting to note. But I'll keep trying that out and update you, of course, in the future. Don't take what I'm saying right now as like the word, because things can change. This might wear in like an hour and look horrible, so you know, don't run out and buy this right now, or ever. You know, I don't want to encourage you to buy things that you don't need, but so far on first application, I'm like, that looks pretty good. But okay, let's keep going. So the next thing I got is another Undone Beauty product. This is the water bronzer, and bronzer is interesting for me. So I only use bronzer on my forehead. I feel like it looks like dirt on my cheeks, and I don't like that. But I really love cream products, as you know if you've seen any of my videos, and I feel like cream bronzer is something that I'm still like trying to find a good version of. I really like one that I got in like a Sephora favorites thing. I can't remember which brand it is. Maybe Butter London, I think. I can't remember. I'll pull it up later and maybe add it to the description box. But this one has really good reviews online, and it's interesting, right? Because like, look at it. Oh my god, like, what is this? Like, why is it so dark? And it does feel like water. Like, I swatched it already, and it does feel like water. Oops, I just like broke a piece off. And it's got like a nice like orangier color, you know, not like orange, but like an orangey brown, which I prefer. Between orange and red, I'd rather look orange, you know? And so again, it was like, I think like maybe $7 with the discount. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because it's not like a huge investment, and you know, if it doesn't work out, that's okay. So let's go ahead and apply this to the forehead and see how it looks. I think I like it. Again, first impression, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but I don't think it looks like unnatural, which is what I don't like about bronzers. I feel like every time I put them on, it's just like, why do you have dirt on your forehead? But this one, maybe because of like the water base, it's like, it's easier to like blend, and also just looks more natural. Like you can't really tell like where the bronzer starts, which I like. And I think that the color actually looks pretty good too. So again, so far so good. I didn't get any blush or concealer, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and apply both of those things off camera, and I'll be right back and we can keep going with the rest of the stuff. All right, I'm looking a lot more done now. I went ahead and did my brows, primed my eyes, did concealer and blush off camera. I will say one new thing that I didn't talk about that I got from Ulta is this precision like eyebrow duo brush. I have the Patrick Ta one, which I got in like the Sephora favorites set, the clean favorites, I think. I can't remember. The same one with the bronzer actually, but I love that brush. And so I saw this one and I was like, maybe. Spoilers, it's not as good, but it does the job, and you can see I got my brow wax all over it. But yeah, so I got this little guy, and now let's move on to like the main event. I went in on eyeshadow stuff at Ulta for the 21 Days of Beauty, the fall haul event. So the first thing I got is this cream eyeshadow from Burt's Bees. I've been like really vibing with cream shadows recently, and I want to try the Charlotte Tilbury ones, but like I am not spending $30 on a cream shadow. So when I saw this, I was like, that honestly looks like it may be similar. It's like a liquidy type of cream, like some, you know, are like firmer. This one, like when you touch it, it's very like, you can see as I'm like dabbing my finger in, or hopefully you can see, it's very liquidy. But I love the color, and I did swatch this earlier already, and I think it looks really nice. It's like a metallic-y, almost like in between a metallic and a satin, and it's just really pretty. I've been really liking these like deeper shades for fall, so I'm excited to try this out. I don't know if I'm going to try this on camera today, just because I have a lot of other eyeshadows, and I don't want this to like impact those other shadows and therefore my opinion of those, but I am excited to try this out. So the next like cream shadow I got is a Colourpop Super Shock. Now of course I've had Colourpop Super Shocks before, but all of my Colourpop Super Shock shadows are like lighter colors or really bright like colorful ones. I don't have like any like neutral ones, and so I got Sequin, which I know is like a cult favorite. Oh my gosh. This one did come broken, but since it's a Super Shock, it's like no big deal because, you know, you can kind of just smush them back together to fix them. And I swatched it, again, I swatched it earlier, and it's so, so pretty. Let me swatch that. It's like definitely like a copper with glitter in it, which is exactly how they describe it online. Super accurate description. And just a really pretty shadow. I think that that'll be a really good like one and done shadow look for fall. So I'm excited about that. And then the last two things I got are two eyeshadow palettes, which like, if you watch me, you know I'm not a huge eyeshadow palette person, but these ones I was like, you know what? I can do these. I honestly kind of want to depot this one from Flower Beauty. I'm looking at these pans and I'm like, I feel like I could depot this. So maybe someday I will. But this is the Desert Lights palette from Flower Beauty. It's a new one. I did not try Jungle Lights, but when this came out, I was like, oh bitch, like I need to try this. And so I got it. It was on sale. I think I got it for like $12. And can I just say, these are so silky feeling. And like when I looked at them, I was like, wow, like those are really good quality like metallic shadows. So like here's the gold, and like I did 2 swipes, but like 1 swipe is just insane. And they're so shiny and sparkly. Here's like the pink with the gold flip, and I'll just do 1 swipe. Look at that. Tell me that's not insane. Like that is so pretty. It's a little chonky, so like you gotta kind of smooth it out, but like holy goodness. And like look how much is still on my finger with both of those. And then here's like that like bronzy shade, not the deepest one, but like the second to deepest. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like they're so nice. Let me go wipe off my hands and then I'll swatch the other one that I got. The other eyeshadow palette I got is an LA Girl one. This is the Keep It Playful eyeshadow palette, and I've seen Andrea Mattiliano talk about this like a lot recently, and you know me, I love drugstore eyeshadow palettes, and I was like, it's kind of giving me the Huda Beauty vibes, which if you know, you know I love those palettes. And so I was like, I'm gonna try it out, and this one is the one that spoke to me the most, and I swatched it already. Holy crap, it feels nice in the swatches. I haven't applied it to my eyes yet, but like the mattes are so smooth. Like here's a swatch of that cream one, which you probably can't see on my skin tone, but they're so smooth. And I hate using the word like buttery to describe eyeshadows. It just kind of makes me uncomfortable, but these are buttery. Like they're so nice. Like look at that, 1 swipe. Oh my gosh, and they're so pigmented. And let me show you like the deepest one too, just so that way you know I'm not lying to you. So here's the deepest one. You ready for this? Oh, that turned out terrible. That was just a bad swatch on my part though. But like deeper shades are hard, you know, and this I feel like just looks good, if that makes sense. Now let's do a few of the like metallics. So it seems like there's 2 different metallic formulas in here. There's one that's really sparkly. This is the lightest shade, and like can you see how sparkly that is? And it's got like this really pretty like blue pink shift. And so these 3 on the top I feel like are the same formula, and then these 2 are more like of a like satin almost. I'll go ahead and swatch ones, that way you can kind of see what I mean. So like I'm swatching this shade right here, and I'll swatch it underneath, and you can just kind of see, I think at least in person, like this is very sparkly and this is more of like a sheen, but again, freaking gorgeous, like a gorgeous color. Let me go ahead and swatch one of the deeper ones for you too. We'll do like one of the super glittery ones. So I'm gonna do like this taupe in the corner, and just like take a second to, oh my god, like that's so good. That's so nice. I think it's like very high quality. So I got both of these, and I'm thinking that we can do a look with like each of them, one on each eye. I'm really excited about both though, and I think that they were good purchases. I'm trying to remember how much these cost. I think this one was like $12 with the sale, and this one may have been like $8 with the sale. Maybe less, maybe less. I can't remember, but both super good deals. And so let's go ahead and start putting them on the eyes, and we're gonna just speed through this part, and after we're done, I'll kind of give you like my thoughts. I just went ahead and cleaned my brushes off with the color switch. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye with the Desert Lights palette. Both eye looks are done, and I went ahead and applied mascara to both of my eyes. I'm still using the Lancome one, which it's pretty good, you guys. But all right, as you just saw, I put the LA Girl on this side and the Flower Beauty on this side. And obviously they're not going to look exactly the same, you know, because this one has matte eyeshadows and this one's all shimmer. But I wanted to keep them similar looking. I'm going to pick up tacos after this, and so I want to you know, not look too crazy out in public. But let me show you them close up. You'll have to let me know which one you prefer down below. I think they're both really nice, and it definitely left me with thoughts. So for the Flower Beauty one, can we just take a second? I'm not sure if you can really tell on my crappy iPhone screen, but these shadows are very sparkly and beautiful. They're a little creamy, and so I found that they were really easy to apply with my finger. Blending them was a little more difficult, just out here on the outer corner. I feel like you can see it doesn't look quite as blended like this side does with the mattes, which kind of duh, you know? But I'm happy with how they applied, and I think they're just gorgeous. And I will say, I don't really have glitter fallout underneath my eye. I do over here on the side from where I blended it, you know, but I'm pretty impressed with that because I don't have a glitter primer on or anything like that, but there's no sparkle underneath my eye, on either eye actually. The LA Color side, the mattes blended so nice. They blended nice, and they were very pigmented right off the bat, and I feel like they look just seamless together, which is nice. And it did confirm my suspicion that there's two different types of shimmer formula in that palette. So I'm not sure if you can see, but this burgundy shade, rose shade, has a lot of silver sparkle in it, which, you know me, I love. This shade, the more satiny one, definitely doesn't have that sparkle, but it has a really pretty shift, which I do like. And then I used the lightest shade on my inner corner, and I feel like it's really pulling blue from where I see it, but I do know that it also looks pink in certain lighting, so you'll have to let me know, does it look blue or pink to you, this inner corner part right here? Overall, I can't express enough how happy I am with these two palettes. I think that they are just gorgeous, and you know, considering I got them for so cheap, I'm pretty happy about it. I do have a few other products that I do want to cycle around to and try on really fast with you all. So I figured I could put on the Becca Highlighter for us, since, you know, I now have all my other stuff on. So let's put it on. Oh, yes. I'm liking it. I like that it's like not like sparkly. I really don't like sparkly highlighters. I want it to just like kind of naturally catch the light, and I feel like this does. And I mean, it's a Becca formula, so like I already know I like this formula a lot. And it does lean very gold when it catches the light, which again, I really like. I like a warm highlighter, especially with like today's look. I feel like it's just very flattering. So I'm liking this. I'm thinking it's not going on Mercari. It will be mine. Now let's choose a lip product. So we have a lot of choices because I went in on the lip products. I'm thinking it's between either the Pony Effect or the MAC. Let's do the Pony Effect. I feel like it'll match my shirt well, and I think it'll complement the eye look pretty well. So let's try it out. All right, here's that lip on. This is an interesting lip product. One, it smells very floral, which I really like. I am a total floral like scent type of person. It smells like rose. But, you know, just kind of keep that in mind. I know not everyone loves that scent, and it is strong. I feel like I can't smell it anymore, though, which, you know, is nice. I love the way it looks. Like, now that it's done, it looks like it's, like filtering out the lines on my lips, which is crazy. And it just looks really nice, like a popsicle stain kind of look. Now, this formula is really thick. You really got to kind of like work it, you know, in. And you might have seen I just like kind of like blotted like the outside lines of my lips to kind of make it blurred like that. I think you kind of have to do that. I don't see this being a product where you could leave it like a stark line and it would look okay. I think it would look kind of weird. But I'm not mad at it. I think it's really pretty. It's definitely not transfer resistant here. It's dried down for a few minutes, and let's do a kiss test. Yeah, no, not transfer resistant at all. But after the kiss, my lips still look good, which is, you know, the main thing. Just for the fun of it, let's go ahead and put on the Orgasm Lip Oil on top, just to say we used as many products as possible. I don't know how nicely these products are playing together. I mean, it feels like heaven on my lips. Like, it's just so smooth and like juicy feeling. Oh my god. But I definitely feel like it's making the lipstick transfer more, which, like, again, pretty common. But it's like pilling weird now. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. You see? I'm just looking like crazy. But yeah, these two don't play nice. Okay, let me take these off and we'll try the MAC one just to like try something different. I know I love this individually, and I know I love, or I don't know, but I enjoyed putting this on the first time, although the formula is a little different. But together, they are a disaster, which, you know, makes sense, like the oil maybe breaking stuff up. Let me go take this off, and let's try the MAC one and just say we did it. All right, I just took that off. I feel like my lips feel very soft, which is, you know, kind of nice. Now let's go ahead and try out this MAC formula. All right, here is this one on. It honestly looks closer to my lip color than I was expecting, more like of a vibrant pink, but it's more pink. I like it. It smells very sweet, and it feels like that same texture as the Pony one, like very like silky, almost like silicone-y. I like it. I like it. What do you think? Do you like this one better with the eyes, or did you like the Pony Effect one better? You'll have to let me know. And honestly, let me know what you thought of all of the things I've gotten. Have you picked any of these up before? Have you heard good things, bad things? Is there anything that I've shown here that you want to see more of, like a full review or a demo of if I didn't get to try it on, or anything else? Just leave all of your thoughts down below. And I do want to close out just again giving love to my sweet baby boy. I really miss Ash, and he was the best. And you know, there are a million stories I could tell, but I know that's not what this video is about. But like I said at the beginning, just let this be you know, a reminder to love people and animals who are close to you, because you never know. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know any of your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you later. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye.